Welcome, everyone. Today, we're exploring how information technology, or IT, is transforming psychological research. The subtitle says it all: leveraging technology in the study of the mind. This means using digital tools to collect data, analyze behavior, and collaborate across borders. Think about apps like Headspace or Calm. These track mood and behavior data, creating large datasets that psychologists can study. IT allows us to understand the mind in ways that were impossible just a generation ago. Large-scale data collection is one of IT's biggest contributions. For example, during the COVID-19 pandemic, psychologists used online surveys distributed through Facebook and Twitter to study stress and coping strategies across multiple countries. This allowed researchers to collect thousands of responses in days, not months, and compare results across cultures. Standardized tools ensured the data was consistent and reliable. Moreover, online surveys, mobile apps, and wearable sensors are revolutionizing data collection, making it easier and more efficient for researchers. The advantages are clear. Speed means thousands of responses can be gathered in hours. Precision comes from automated checks. Survey platforms can flag incomplete answers. Accessibility means people in rural areas or different time zones can participate, making our samples more diverse. A real-world example is the Pew Research Center, which regularly uses online surveys to study global attitudes toward mental health and social issues. Ethics remain central. We must encrypt data to protect anonymity, use clear online consent forms, and comply with laws like GDPR in Europe or HIPAA in the US. For instance, when researchers collect data on adolescent mental health in Europe, they must follow GDPR rules to ensure privacy and transparency. The Philippines equivalent to HIPAA, US, and GDPR, EU, is the Data Privacy Act of 2012, Republic Act No. 10,173, enforced by the National Privacy Commission, NPC. It governs the collection, processing, and protection of personal data, including sensitive health information, aligning with global standards like GDPR. Think of it like this: a survey on stress is distributed online, stored securely in the cloud, and then analyzed using SPSS or R. This streamlined flow makes research faster and more reliable. Let's talk about how IT supports statistical analysis in psychological research. First, we have advanced statistical processing. This means we can go beyond basic averages and correlations. For example, researchers studying academic stress might use regression analysis to predict exam performance based on sleep hours. Tools like SPSS and R make this possible. Second, cloud-based collaboration allows teams to work together in real time. Imagine a team in the Philippines and another in Canada analyzing the same dataset using MATLAB Online or Google Colab. They can update and share results instantly. Third, we need ethical and reproducible workflows. That means using secure platforms, documenting our analysis steps, and ensuring others can replicate our findings. This is essential for peer review and scientific integrity. Now, let's look at the three categories of tools. Statistical software, like SPSS and R, help us run complex analyses. SPSS is especially common in clinical trials, while R is great for customizing large-scale behavioral studies. Machine learning is increasingly used in psychology. For example, researchers use algorithms to detect patterns in speech or facial expressions that may signal depression. Data visualization tools like Tableau help us turn numbers into stories. A dashboard showing anxiety trends across age groups can be shared with policymakers or the public in a clear visual format. The overall impact? Research becomes faster, more accurate, and scalable. IT helps us uncover insights that were previously hidden and share them in ways that matter. This slide highlights how IT empowers global collaboration in psychological research, not just conceptually, but in practice. Let's begin with the key enablers. Online surveys and international databases allow researchers to collect data from diverse populations. For example, the World Mental Health Survey Initiative by WHO gathers data from over 28 countries to study depression, anxiety, and trauma across cultures. Advanced statistical tools like R, SPSS, and Tableau help researchers analyze and visualize this data efficiently. Ethical data handling is ensured through platforms like REDCap, which offer encrypted storage and audit trails, essential for protecting sensitive psychological data. Now, the procedural advancements. IT gives us instant access to global studies. For instance, researchers studying adolescent anxiety can access datasets from Europe, Asia, and Latin America through shared repositories like Open Science Framework. Online platforms such as Zoom, Slack, and Google Workspace support cross-cultural collaboration. A team studying PTSD might include psychologists from the Philippines, Canada, and South Africa, all communicating daily without ever meeting in person. International digital conferences, like the APA Virtual Convention or Global Mental Health Summit, allow researchers to present findings, attend workshops, and network, all remotely. Finally, the scientific impact. Shared knowledge accelerates discovery. For example, during the COVID-19 pandemic, psychologists worldwide collaborated to study the mental health effects of lockdowns, producing rapid insights that informed public policy. Standardized methods, such as using the same validated scales across countries, improve the reliability of cross-cultural comparisons. Cultural sensitivity is strengthened. For instance, researchers studying grief responses in Japan and Brazil must understand cultural norms around mourning to interpret data accurately. IT tools help document and share these nuances. In short, IT doesn't just make global collaboration possible, it makes it ethical, efficient, and culturally informed. Think about a group project you've done. What IT tools helped you collaborate more effectively? How might those same tools be used in professional psychological research? To wrap up, IT transforms psychological research. It enables scale. We reach more people. It enables precision. We analyze data more deeply. It enables collaboration. We work across borders. But ethics remain central. Without secure data handling and informed consent, even the best technology can't be trusted. Which IT tool or concept do you think will be most important in your future psychology career, and why? Will you use survey platforms, statistical software, or global collaboration tools?